Yo, what up guys, Bo here. If you haven't noticed, there are probably a million iPhone 10 unboxing videos on YouTube. Well, this is going to be an iPhone 10 unboxing video number 1,000,001. Why are you looking at me like that? Some on my face? Oh, got some brown on my nose. Anyways, this is the iPhone 10 and this is the unboxing. I think Apple fans haven't been this excited since Apple launched the iPhone 5 with a 4-inch display, which I consider to be the best iPhone design ever. This is up till now. This is the iPhone 10, not X, but 10. This is not a review, but really just the unboxing and first impression of Apple's newest iPhone. But I'll definitely be making a full review after spending more time testing, so make sure you subscribe and get notified when it comes out. Let's jump right into it. On the top of the box, the iPhone 10 is prominently displayed and the picture is the actual size of the iPhone and the whole thing is slightly raised, giving a 3D-like feel. Previous models have always shown the back of the iPhone, of course. The reason why Apple decided to have it face up is to show the most drastic change in its history, the elimination of the iconic home button, and to show off that full edge-to-edge screen. I picked this up on National iPhone Day, or as some of you may call it, November 3rd. Let's open it up and see what we got. This is a 256GB version in silver. Let's set it aside and see what else is in the box. We have an instruction sheet showing the new swipe gestures and Apple stickers. There's also the power brick, earpods with 3.5mm to lightning adapter, and lightning to USB cable. Now for the obligatory sticker peel. Also satisfying. Let's look at the obvious change. Gone is the iPhone home button. What you see is a 5.8-inch display dominating the front, sandwiched by two pieces of glass connected by a stainless steel band. The design is not all that different from the iPhone 4, which I happen to have here. The biggest change, of course, is Face ID. One of my biggest gripe with Touch ID is how long it takes to set up. You literally have to press your finger on the button in so many different ways and in so many different times. I was really surprised how quickly I was able to set up Face ID. It only took about 6 or 7 seconds. Before we look at some of the new gestures, let's look at the phone itself. Size-wise, this phone is similar to the current iPhone 8, 7, and 6. It is incredibly dense. Fit and finish is top-notch, as expected from a device of this caliber. On the front, for the first time, it's all glass that curves into the stainless steel side. Up top is that infamous notch or receding hairline, whichever you prefer. This is where the true depth cam and sensors are located. This is a 7-megapixel camera with an f2.2 aperture that can record video at 1080p. Going to the back, there's a wide-angle lens with an f1.8 and a telephoto lens with f2.4 aperture. For the first time, they are vertically aligned. Both lenses are optically stabilized and the lens cover is made from sapphire crystal. This isn't really silver nor is it white. It's more like silver pearl. Also gone is the FCC label with just the word iPhone. The band is made from stainless steel, lending the phone's strength and weight. On the left is the usual new switch, volume up and down. On the right, this longer power button has been renamed to the side button since it's now multifunctional, which we'll get into that in a minute. Nothing up top. Unfortunately, Apple's still using the lightning connector, flanked by the microphone and the speaker grill. The cliche of saying every new iPhone is the best looking iPhone isn't going away, and this year is showing no different with the iPhone 10. This is the best looking iPhone Apple has made, if not one of the best looking smartphone currently on the market. Setting up Face ID is incredibly simple and intuitive. It scans your face and tells you to move your head till the circle is green, then repeat the scan again and you're done. That's it. Let's go over a few iPhone 10 exclusive features. First is Animojis. Yes, it's 2017 and there is a movie about nothing but emojis, and emojis is being marketed as a smartphone exclusive feature. Instead of the phone projecting a pair of sunglasses or bunny ears on your head, the true depth camera tracks your facial muscle and projects an entire emoji onto your face, allowing you to express basic facial expressions and sending it as a 10-second text message. There are a few characters you can choose from a cute puppy to a creepy alien to a... Oh, who is that good looking guy? Anyways, the best part is that the person you're sending to doesn't have to have an iPhone 10 to see the animation. It's a novelty that'll eventually wear off, but the technology behind it is pretty sophisticated, especially on a consumer level, and will only get better. Another thing we need to learn or relearn is gestures. Because there's no longer a home button, Apple has revamped various gestures, so let's go down the list. Without a home button, how do you wake the phone, you ask? There are a few different ways. You can either raise your phone, or tap the screen, or press the side button. Before, you swiped up from bottom to get to the control center, but now you swipe down from the top right. Since there is no room to display the battery percentage, by going into the control center, it's a quick way to check how much battery you have left, as well as seeing the name of your carrier. You know, in case you forgot what carrier you're currently on. Swiping down from the top left corner will bring Notification Center. One of the most asked questions that I've seen is, how do you get out of an app and go back to the home screen since there's nothing to press? Regardless of whatever app you're in, there is a persistent bar at the bottom, and all you do is swipe up and you're home. Before, if you wanted to browse through the various open apps, you would double click the home button. Now, just swipe up and hold until all the recent apps appear. It is super fast and fluid. If you want to close out an app for good, just press and hold on whichever app you want to close until the red circle appears, and you can either press the red circle or swipe up to get rid of it. In order to take a screenshot before you press the home button and the power at the same time, now you can actually do this one-handed by pressing the side button and volume up at the same time. To me, this works much better. To invoke Siri, now you just hold the side button and Siri will pop up. And lastly, in order to power down the phone, hold the side button along with either volume up or down, and it's going to bring up the slide to power off option. It might seem like a long list of brand new gestures to remember, and it may take some time for you to remember everything, but just like the iPhone 8 and before, after a weekend of using the iPhone 10, it's becoming second nature to navigate through everything. This is my first impression of the iPhone 10, and so far they've been pretty positive. In the coming weeks, I'll be testing the phone more thoroughly on things like camera, Face ID, battery life, fast charging, and we'll be making a full video review, so you'll definitely want to subscribe to see that when it comes out. Until then, this is Bo. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.